Who's the under team, B-Mac?
The Denver Broncos. The reason why I'm going with Denver, new head coach, Nathaniel Hackett, new offensive structure in place. The same can be said defensively. And it's just something about the Broncos. When you look at that division, when you look at all the turnover that organization has had to deal with, I think it will hamper some of their success. I do believe in curly hair Russell Wilson. I think he will emerge to be the type of player they thought he would be in that trade. But I think they will go through some growing pains throughout the entire season. So I'm going under with the Denver Broncos.
I'm going Vegas under. And look, I realize it. I throw myself in the mercy of the court. They go over every year. I'm buying the sizzle and not the steak. It may not work. I wouldn't play this, but if I had to play a team under, I would go with Vegas just because if you ask me honestly, I think they're the worst team in the division. I think they're going to be an underdog in more games than anybody else. So I don't love it, but I would go under. I think they're probably 8-9, not 9-8. They're at 8.5. Kenny White.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with B-Mac that the Denver Broncos have the most value to go under. That went in total at 10. It means they have to go 11-6 to get you there. I don't see it happen. I think they're a 9-win team. I think there's going to be a big learning curve here with Daniel Hackett, new head coach coming in, Russell Wilson coming in, and I just don't think they were there and had the right pieces in place to be that successful that fast in this great of a division. This division's so good. Strength of schedule. Chiefs, 4th toughest schedule. Denver, 9th. Chargers, 6th. The Raiders, the 3rd. These teams are all playing the toughest schedule in the NFL.
And the AFC this year plays the extra road game, not home game. So they have 8 home games and 9 road games as opposed to last year. And you go, well, I mean, listen, we're talking about half a game here or there. You got that extra game on the road as opposed to at Arrowhead or in Las Vegas or in Southern California or in Mile High where altitude matters. All right, let's bring in the crew. Kenny White, Wizard of Odds out there in Vegas, and he's a professional odds maker. And Brian McFadden, 2-time Super Bowl champ. All right, B-Mac, of these 4 teams, which team is going over their total? If you were going to bet one over, who would you take and why?
Well, I'm taking the Chargers and going over. Their total is 10 games right now. The reason why I'm taking the Chargers, I love and believe so much in Justin Herbert. His ability, he continues to develop year in and year out, and he's quietly becoming one of the best quarterbacks in the National Football League. You look at the resources, what they've added, brought back Mike Williams. That's a huge plus. They added some pieces on the offensive line. But the reason why I'm taking the Chargers, I understand how difficult the AFC West will be, EK. But get this. Look at what they did to the defensive side of things. Brought in Khalil Mack, brought in J.C. Jackson. Those 2 guys, combined with everything they already had in place, will be a nightmare for the offenses they will see, especially within their division alone. So I love everything about the Los Angeles Chargers. And it's safe to say their head coach, Coach Staley, won't be playing the video game this year. He will be coaching a real game. So hopefully we don't see 4th down attempts as many as we saw a year ago.
3 straight unders. Everybody's bet on this team and come up short. You think the worm turns. Vegas, by the way, 3 straight years going over their total. Are they the best over? Kenny, I'll warm you up by saying I'm going with the Chiefs. Right? Andy Reid, 9 years in Kansas City. Only once has he gone under. And it was last year when they were at 12.5 and he won 12. And it was a weird year and they started 1-4. He always goes over. And this year they've downgraded them all the way to 10.5. You're telling me the Chiefs are going 10-8? No chance. If they go 10-8, you have to go 10-8 to beat me. They are not going 10-8. Chiefs over. Best over in the division. Kenny White, you say what?
I say agree. EK, I like the Chiefs to win the division. I think they win the most games of any team in the division. And I've got them at 11.4 wins, so I agree. They got the quarterback. Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league. I think he is the best quarterback. And they have plenty of pieces. I know they lost Tyreek Hill. They have plenty of pieces. They have so many offensive weapons. They're still going to be great on offense, and their defense continues to get better and better and better. So, yeah, my over team in this division, Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, I said 10-8, it's 10-7. I mean, I'm already hankering for the 18-game season. I'm ready to go. It's as simple as that. But, again, they got to go 10-7 to beat me. I can't. They had everything go weird last year. They still won 12 games. Who's going to win the division? Again, this, to me, is the best division in football, the 4 best teams. I mean, you look, the floor of this division is higher than in any other division, I think, because I think the worst team is the team that made the playoffs last year in Vegas. Brian McFadden, who wins it?
The Chargers. The Chargers, they will win the division. The reason why I'm going the Chargers, defense, defense, defense. They have two guys that can legit win the Defensive Player of the Year award in Bosa and Matt. Not to mention what they added in the secondary, ball hawking corner J.C. Jackson. I told you how hyped I am about Justin Herbert. So I understand the gauntlet they will see within their division. EK, as you call them, the SEC of the NFL. But they're okay. They will handle their business. So give me the Chargers and winning the
Quickly,
AFC
B-Mac,
West.
are they better on offense or defense?
Boy, that's a good question. I'll say offense.
But
right
it's close.
Now.
And that educates me as a fan, because I know the offense. If you're telling me that defense is as good as their offense comparatively, that makes me smarter. Kenny White.
Yeah, at plus 160, I think I have to go with the Kansas City Chiefs. Somebody's going to have to outcoach Andy Reid first for me not to be a believer in this Chiefs team. They're just so well prepared. They have the best player in the league on their team day in and day out. So, yeah, at plus 160, I think the value is with the Chiefs. I have them winning this division by 2 wins, 2 games in the division.
Yeah, amen. You said exactly what I want to say. I get Mahomes. I get Andy Reid. I mean, they have gone to 4 straight AFC Championship games. Tyreek Hill isn't that good. You know what I mean? They're still the team, and I'm getting plus 160. I just, I'm a streak guy. I'll bet that until somebody else takes them down. Give me the Chiefs there. Let's take a look and see exactly what we want you to do in this division, which is, I think, the best of football. Brian McFadden, there he goes. Over the chart. Basically, you can see right here. He's taking the Chargers. Brandon Staley, that great defense, the great offense. They certainly have the talent. They have underdelivered for you 3 straight years. He says, not again.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.